on the speakers, ayy. It shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should back up from me, cause I take to get violence.
We have everybody's attention, please. We are now boarding the brothership. And just for you, Trav, Choo. The only place in outer space where the nerds and the normies come for the content, then they stay for the culture. As always, we are your hosts, the co-captains of the cool kids, aka Gang Kai's favorite guys. And let us never forget the deadliest backcourt in the podcasting industry, preaching the good word on all things nerd. 'Tis I, the frozen one, Mr. Matthew Porter, aka a tall glass of gin, woo, and juice, here with my pod tonic life partner, the scholar from planet Sadala himself, Mr. Troto Trav. Beam them up, Travie.
Man, you know who it is. It's the kid Troto Trav. And hey, I always say this with saying pride because Lord Beerus knows I've never been a cheater. Faithful. That's why I stay with one woman like Vegeta. And for the first time, breaking news in BP phone home history, we are not gonna do the intros. You know, we like to, write up a good little intro blurb, we'll get it off, and then the guest is like, wow, I'm gonna start using that. But today's guest, he's like,
I guess said, fuck that.
He said, hold up. I got a little something myself.
I got my own.
I got a little something myself. So, hey, look, Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm going to just pass it off to our guest.
Lob it up. Lob City.
Hey, look. Hey, throw it up. Let's get it.
Yo, look up in the air. Look up in the sky. It's your new favorite comic guy with that voice that is oh so fly. What's poppin'? The one and only Gerald Goodwin II, Writer Man 716. What's poppin', y'all?
Hey,
let's go. Snaps all around for our guests.
I gotta do it the one hand.
Yeah, I'm type of poet.
My man. Look, you're in the right place, brother. you are in the right place, Gerald. But we know that we got you here for business, and we want to get into your new books, your older books, the in between books. We're gonna do all that. But we say all here on the brothership that outside of just plugging and promoting your content, we also want to plug, promote, uplift, give flowers, shed light on you as the person. So we'll get into the book. That'll be the main event. But before we get there, we like to say here on the brothership, Gerald, that the easiest place that we like to start is the beginning. So tell us about Gerald Goodwin. What's your nerd origin story? How did you get indoctrinated into this wonderful wide world of nerd?
Oh shit! How much time you got?
All the time. As much time as you want.
All right. So boom. Yo, honestly. All right, so y'all already know that I gave you like a gist of like my story. Like I'm really heavy into kaiju, the kaiju genre.
Yes, sir.
Kaiju number 8 is that shit.
Yes, I'm gonna get to that too. But honestly, bro, the earliest nerdy memory I have is like literally being like no more than 2 years old, like sipping on a bottle while watching a Godzilla movie, bro. I kid you not. Like, and my vivid, like my memory is like real vivid at times. Like if it's like a memory that I enjoy like heavy, or if it really impacted me in like a positive way, I'm gonna remember it regardless of how old I was. You feel me? And I just saw like and I was just peeping the Sci-Fi Channel, like back when Sci-Fi Channel was good. You feel me?
Yeah.
It played
that's a callback for sure.
Channel 45 if you had Comcast cable.
Heck yeah.
Yo, that ass.
And then and I'm just seeing like this superpowered dinosaur on TV. I'm like, yo, is this a dinosaur? Yo, he got power, he got like atomic powers. Let's go. And I was hooked ever since, bro. I would like go to school, bugging my teachers, asking them if they watch Godzilla movies and shit. The teacher would my dad would come in to get me and stuff, and the teacher would tell him, wow, he's really into Godzilla. And my dad would say some shit like, oh, try living with him. But
he said this is light what you been hearing.
Oh yeah.
He said my man tucks it in a little bit here.
Facts. And yeah, man, I mean, of course I rock with the kaiju genre heavy, and I'm into anime, and just superheroes in general, bro. All things nerdy, you feel me?
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
I
I
love
was
that.
gonna say you might, outside of doing your own intro, which was a first, you may be the first guest whose nerd origin story stemmed through Godzilla. You know, we get a lot of Dragon Ball Z's.
Yeah,
you know,
always
yeah,
the anime video game route, but now
yeah.
you said Godzilla.
I love it. I love
Oh,
that.
Jedi. Yep.
Shout out to the humble one who made us watch Godzilla -1 at Trav's bachelor party. That movie
Oh,
was
that
fire.
joint was a masterpiece, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
amazing. And
This-
we just all
that's
turning
like
up. He was
the
like,
best
"No, we
one.
got to sit and watch this." We was like, "All right, bro, throw it on." And we was thanking him. We was like, "Thank you for making us watch this movie."
No, that's the best one. That joint is like an undeniable masterpiece, bro.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Did
yes.
did the love of like the giant dinosaur, was that what was that what you were sketching in your books in school? Like that's what everything was? It's all just like
Oh, bro.
giant monsters galore.
Bro, all right, so boom. Sometimes I wish my parents were here to like vouch and to like back this up because like I'm sure they got stories for days, but like honestly, like as a kid, like you don't like church, you don't like going to church, or like you're gonna be bored,
Yeah.
and like
Why are you waking me up early on a Sunday?
yeah. So to pass the time, I would like just be sketching like random dinosaurs, or like I would be making like my own homemade like comics to like entertain and or pass the time and stuff.
Yeah.
So like while everybody, oh, and it's so funny because like while the head lady, the head pastor at the time, she was like literally preaching about like how Pokemon was like the devil or whatever. So while she's doing that, I'm partaking in like all types of geek activities. That shit was funny to me.
Yeah.
Secretly, the teacher was a Digimon fan. That's why she was trying to get everybody off
Yeah,
Pokemon.
She was trying to distract you.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
But Gerald, I gotta ask you about a show, and I might be dating myself. So real quick, how old are you?
32.
All right, perfect.
Pierce.
Did you ever watch the show or hear the show Superhuman Samurai?
Bro.
Because I feel
What?
like
Hold on.
Damn,
wait,
that was
wait.
a deep.
feel
That
like
was a-
that-
that was
that-
a deep. That was a deep cut, bro. Like,
yeah, because you were talking about
Yo, you
kaijus and
going back,
monsters.
bro.
Yeah, and I was like, I feel like you were tapped into Superhuman
Oh.
Samurai.
Yo, hold on. I promise you, I'm the biggest geek you know. I thought I was the only one that knew about that shit.
No, Superhuman Samurai is that, bro. Superhuman Samurai, fucking VR Troopers, like all
VR
that
Troopers.
genre. That was all that shit, bro. Cayman Riders, like all
Yeah.
that shit was fire, bro.
How
Like,
about we all know like the Superhuman Samurai was based like they took the Japanese footage and then put American
Yeah,
actors in it.
yeah.
But how about the fact that it was Matthew Lawrence? That was
yeah, our boy,
that was
bro.
Servo.
Hey, Philly, baby, Philly all day, yo. Shout outs to the Lawrence
Man, we
brothers.
going back in time, bro.
Bro,
We going
I
back in time.
loved Superhuman Samurai, man. Like
Yeah,
that
man.
was
What was his name? Sam. I
Sam.
think it was
Sam
yeah.
Collins.
Yeah,
Sam
Sam Collins. Yeah.
Bro, I thought
Damn,
that
bro,
joint
you
only
just
got-
unlocked a part of my memory that I didn't even know I still had. Yo, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't think it got more than 2 seasons. I think it only got like 1 season.
man.
That was my shit.
It's
bro.
very short lived though, man.
Did it was the final episode, was it the Christmas one where he defeated Killikon?
I think so.
Played by Tim Curry. Shout out
Yes.
to R.I.P. Tim Curry.
Yes,
Yeah. That shit was
RIP.
more short lived than a goldfish, bro. Like
Yeah,
honestly.
it was.
Wait, did
it
I just
was-
prematurely kill off Tim Curry? Hold on, let me look this up, bro.
Yeah, and I co-signed it, so yeah.
this will be the real Tim Curry alive.
But nah, yeah, I love. So just to stay real quick on Superhuman Samurai, were
Yeah.
you a fan? What did you prefer more in his defeats? I mean, of his defeats, when he would win just as Servo himself, or when he would win when he would have to link up with the different vehicles to form the
bro.
armor.
Bro, you already know. I fuck with the armor heavy, bro.
See, I was.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead first.
No,
Yeah.
like as soon as you would see that scene of him like just suiting up and stuff, I'm like, all right, it's like Power Rangers, but it's somehow cooler. You feel me?
Yeah. And you know
Real
what's so
quick,
funny?
Tim Curry is still alive, but he had
We'll take that back.
He had a massive stroke in 2025.
Got it.
Like that's
Okay.
like
Okay.
altered like his whole existence.
We'll get well soon.
Bless up prayers,
Yeah.
well wishes to Tim Curry. Sorry that we chopped shit prematurely. Long life.
Yeah.
More life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
More life to Tim Curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, our picture show, classic.
But wasn't it funny though with the armor? I always thought you would get the opposite, where so for his when it was just servo, when in no armor, nothing, I feel like he always used the weapons, or he would have the beam come from his triceps. But I always felt when he got the armor, they were just throwing hands. Like he would be fucking the viruses up, just like bop, bop, bop.
What was the name of the main op of his? It was like he was like black in color.
Kilocon.
Yes.
That was Tim Curry. That was Tim Curry's character. Yeah, that was Tim Curry's character. Yeah.
Man, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of reels from this episode, but one reel I want is I need everybody that's watching this or is gonna see this reel, put in the comments, are y'all Superhuman Samurai fans? Have y'all seen it,
bro?
What do y'all
my big dog, that era, Superhuman Samurai, VR Troopers, Beetleborgs were like my three bigs of like that, and obviously Power Rangers, but that's like God tier. That's I don't even put Power Rangers in the box with other shit. That's like it's Power Rangers and everybody else like of that genre.
This is the Fox slot.
Fox Kids. Or when they switched up and then became the Fox Box. Dog, man. No, when Fox Kids became Fox Box and had like the old Funimation One Piece, that's when One Piece was my shit. When Sanji had that fucking New Yorker accent, like that's when One Piece was my shit, yo. Like I was super hooked.
How about when the Beetleborgs got to glow up with Beetleborgs metallic?
Metallics, hell yeah, like,
let me ask y'all this.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yo, did y'all so like on the topic of Fox Kids, like was I the only one that saw the Godzilla 90s cartoon?
No, the one, that was like the sequel to the live action movie. Yeah, hell yeah, I used to watch that joke. Yeah, the egg that they didn't get rid of at the end of the movie grew up to be that cartoon show's Godzilla. I 1000% have seen that show. Yes. That show was dirty, yo. That show was hard body. I fucked with
big time geek around here. You feel me?
Yeah. Damn, yeah. Fox Box, WB Kids, like WB 17 Saturdays, like bro. They don't make Saturday morning cartoons like they used to.
Nah, man.
Or the Jet X run on ABC Family with Beyblades and Sonic X.
Yes,
bro.
Yes,
bro. I was salty that Beyblades would come on at 7 a.m. though. He's tired of shit.
Yo, it's like who is up at 7 a.m.
It's dipping chocolate. And you know we didn't have reruns back then. So if you missed an episode, you had to wait till that shit restarted all over again.
USOL.
Yeah, to catch that joy.
I used to record those shows on a VHS tape.
Smart man.
I would wake up, go down to my basement.
Sonic X.
Yes.
One of the great opening intros of any show ever, bro. The Sonic X opening is that shit, bro.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Run at the speed of sound. Quick as shit, hug around. That was that shit.
You know. You already know.
That was that shit. So before I do want to tap on another part of your nerd before we get stuck in Fox Box
I
memories.
sidetracked this with the Superhuman.
Yeah, no. Epic tangents. That's what we do here, baby. We back. So in our extensive research of coming up with great questions to ask you, because we do our job.
Yeah. Yo, honestly, y'all do the job so well. I'm like, yo, who did they hire to spy on me? For real.
Us. We hired ourselves to spy on you. So there is a reoccurring theme of Spider-Man and Dragon Ball merch all throughout your Instagram. And I want to know, what was it about those two shows that like just seeped into your subconscious that like made you like really just latch on to them?
Man, again, how much time you got?
As much time as you want.
So let's start with Dragon Ball real quick. So I feel like that was like the entry level for like most people when it pertains to like anime. Honestly, bro, so many likable characters off rip. You got, Goku and Vegeta, Piccolo. Honestly, the character that like I rocked with heavy and I
Happy
still
Black
rock
History
with heavy.
Month to Piccolo. Yeah. Our guy.
Yeah. No, honestly, the character that I rock with heavy, Gohan.
Gohan fan. Okay.
Shout out to Gary, our boy Gary.
G.
His iconic,
we gotta let G know.
His iconic temper tantrums, especially like when he gets mad, especially like if you fucking with somebody that he loves and or cherishes, you know, at his heart, he's not a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd much rather be like posted up somewhere reading a book. But you know, when he got to get his hands dirty, he'll do it. Especially if you fucking with somebody like that he care about. You feel me? And like, you know, I resonate with that.
1,000. So,
Yeah, I mean,
so you just opened up to so many more questions that are about to get asked. But go ahead, Trav.
no, I was about to ask, were you one of the Dragon Ball fans that said that that Gohan should eventually be the main character?
That literally was my question. I was about to ask. We
Yeah.
locked
Beat you to
it.
it. No, heck yeah. I mean, bro, me personally, I wouldn't have been mad seeing that. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I think it's a rumor that Toriyama just didn't really have enough like faith in Gohan being like the main MC or whatever.
It was a fan poll. It's not a rumor. That really did happen.
Oh, okay.
Shonen Magazine put up a fan poll of like who people's favorite characters were, and Gohan was like 5th. It was like Goku, Vegeta, Future Trunks, maybe he was 4th. He was either 4th or 5th, but it was like right after the Cell Saga, right before Majin Buu, and that's why they nerfed him. They was just like they didn't think he was popular enough to carry the show because he got.
And you know what
it was Goku, Vegeta, Future Trunks, Piccolo, Gohan. Dang. So they was just like, can't give him the show.
And you know what? To this day, they still doing my man's dirty, bro. Like,
yeah,
it seems like in every new season of Super, he's getting his ass whooped. Or getting ragdoll, and it's like I understand, like you know, you can't be the top dog all the time, but like the way they write him is like kind of insane to me. Like Gohan's a smart dude. Like he would have enough common sense to realize, okay, in case Dad or Vegeta ain't here, I should train.
You would, yeah, right. Like, you would think
every 2 years, and like every 2 years, he forgets like a martial arts move. It's fucking crazy, bro.
And I feel like there's a much better way to build up his transformations, because as much as I really like the Beast Gohan form, but man, that was an asshole. I mean, call a spade a spade. I mean, he jumped from being, well, first off, when we had the Tournament of Power, and his ultimate was like pretty much like on par with
on God level, damn near.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue. But then you had him jump from that to Ultra Instinct level, because we see in the end of the manga that he's going toe to toe with Goku in his mastered Ultra Instinct form. So I mean, I do feel like hopefully after the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, they finally just have him stick to his training. Don't forget your form, so that like if he does advance after that, it's not as much of an asshole. That's it.
No, I agree. I totally agree. Like it's annoying, bro. Like every 2 episodes, my man is like, "Oh man, I've just been so busy studying, I kind of forgot my kata. And how do you do the Kamehameha again?" Like, it's crazy, bro.
He said, "Help a brother out."
Go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing we can do. Like I'm allowed.
Man.
So I gotta ask the question. I'm just gonna assume that you hate it as much as I do. Matter of fact, I'm projecting my hate of a thing onto you. How did you feel about the English dubbed Gohan's voice for Dragon Ball Z Kai?
Oh, for Kid Gohan?
They kept it. It wasn't even just Kid Gohan. It was Teen Gohan too. They never changed the voice.
Yeah. No, that's true. Okay, so boom, right? Me personally, okay, there are 2 new recent voice actors that I actually preferred in Kai as opposed to the OG dub.
Okay, tell me more.
I preferred Chris Ayers. I did prefer Chris Ayers. And I didn't mind Colleen Klinkenberger as that Gohan either. I didn't mind her.
Dang, I was trying to project my hate on you, because that
it?
Dog, like no shade. Shout outs to Colleen. I never knew who the voice actor was, so now that I put a name on it, I feel a little bit bad. But that whiny bitch
like,
voice.
Now I know who to
hate. Dog, no, I love. I'm sure she's a great person, but he was such a fucking whiny bitch. Like that little voice, Dad, no. And then it's just like they didn't even like tone him up a little bit when he went Super Saiyan 2. So now I got this whiny little Namek voice on Gohan trying to go Super Saiyan 2, and I was just like, bro, I'm supposed to believe you yoked? Like, no.
Yo,
sir.
You know what they should have did? You know what they should have did though? Keep Colleen for like kid and or toddler Gohan, and then keep Stephanie for like approaching teen level going.
Yeah, I would have been
Yeah.
totally fine with that. And thank God Stephanie's back with the family. We needed her.
I truly missed.
We needed her bad.
Truly missed.
Trav, I got a mind fuck for you that just popped into my head.
What's up?
Gohan, Mark Grayson, same person.
I mean, I see the parallels.
Same person.
The parallels.
Very invincible.
Yeah, very invincible is what the show should be called. My man.
That's a fact.
My man be getting jacked up, and they're like, "Yeah, but he's got the potential." Well, I haven't seen it. You know what, Matt?
I'm still waiting.
I got a nice NBA reference for you for what Mark from Invincible is. Mark from Invincible is the Cam Reddish of cartoons, because everybody talks about how much potential Cam Reddish had, which I mean, like, and you do talk to him, and you do hear from NBA players that he was cold when he was coming up in high school and college.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Cam Reddish was dirty in college.
Yeah, and then he just couldn't put together in the NBA, and like, but there's still people out there that are saying, "Yo, Cam,
hey, look, you got the Invincible one."
Hey, look, I haven't read the comic, but so
when's the next season come out?
So don't spoil anything. But all I'm gonna say is I need Mark to start leveling up, man.
Right.
Like,
honestly, don't. Yeah, no, I'm reading the comic because like, yo, I already got like 50 million fucking like subscriptions at this point. So like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
I gotta like be reasonable here. But yeah, the comics are so good.
Okay. I've been tempted because I'm just like I'm just in such like I'm antsy to see the progression, because it's just not happening. Like, I just feel like every single time he gets fucked up.
Yeah, it's definitely very slow and steady with this story.
And the thing is too that, like, and I could go on and on about this, but by the way, overall, really like the show, but I just feel like we're not even seeing like incremental developments. I just feel like he just gets jacked up, finds a way to win, and then we're on to the next season. So it's kind of like, I mean, the Guardian, like, he can't even defeat some of the villains.
Guardians of the Globe.
The worst, bro. Like,
I don't know who they're guarding, but listen.
Not the globe.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not guarding the globe.
Sure as hell ain't my globe, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yo, wouldn't it be a bitch if like you had them like trying to guard this globe? Like, honestly, that'd be crazy.
We don't need it, bro.
we don't need that.
We'd be in worse positions than we were now.
I'll say this, and I don't know if people might feel a certain way or whatever, but the Guardians of Globe are so weak. I feel like Ice Agents would defeat them.
Damn.
They said y'all ain't protecting nobody from shit, bro. Y'all can't even protect yourselves from each other.
No.
I feel like every season they got to replace like 3 members because somebody got bumped off.
That's a fact, though.
No, it's crazy. It's like they and then what's his name that keeps coming back that gets killed off and is like living again.
The Immortal,
yeah, man. I get it; it's in his name, but I'm tired of him too.
I was gonna say, it's in his name though,
Yeah.
Like, how can you really be mad legally?
No, you raise a good point.
But I'm like, when I hear Immortal, I'm thinking of somebody that's like, don't die a lot. Like, we know that you can't die, but like, don't die a lot. Like, I feel like he constantly dies and just comes back.
I would at that point, I would want to.
They need to call him the Revival, not the Immortal.
Yeah,
like, you need to change his
name.
The
Revival,
yo.
no,
we
for
need to
real.
change his name, yo.
That's a fact. No, I agree.
And that's a terrible lifespan, right? Because I mean, you're immortal, but each lifespan, you getting your brains blown out, dog. Like,
freak ball.
Yeah,
terrible.
I was about to say with the hands too.
It's tragic. Shit is tragic.
You know what, Gerald? If me and Trav decide to slog through an Invincible watch through, you gotta come through, bro.
Like,
we gonna have a Mark ass whooping counter. Like, Mark got his ass whooped again. Mark got his ass whooped again.
Yo, but are you gonna add beer or alcohol?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, honestly,
we can make it a drinking game. Every time Mark get his ass whooped,
it's gonna happen every 2 mines. That's the thing.
Hey, look, that's gonna make quality content. We're gonna be sloshed because covering Invincible.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen every 2 minutes, bro.
But I gotta jump to your other. I was about to say, oh, did you have something else with this?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I want to jump to the other fan because I see Spider-Man a lot, and you know the Spider-Man franchise is got a lot going on. Brand New Day, I feel like it's gonna be fucking epic, bro. So it's just like what got you? How did Spider-Man pull you in, for lack of a better term?
So like, bro, back in '02, I had to be like 8 years old or something. I remember my dad just wanted to randomly take me to the movies. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to the movies?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not, Pop?" And Spider-Man just happened to be playing at the time. He's now when he grew up, I noticed that it's probably hereditary at this point because like he had like mad Spider-Man joints. I would actually catch up to the canon by reading some of his old comics.
Oh, that's dope.
And but I didn't really start doing that until like after I saw the movie because I always heard of the character, but like I never really knew what he was about or like how he got his powers. Blase, blase. I saw that old school Tobey Maguire joint. Man, it's history ever since.
Sam Raimi one. It's a great
Yeah,
movie.
bro.
Great movie.
AKA, yo, I'm gonna be that guy. Best cinematic Spider-Man.
You going Maguire's your favorite?
Yeah, I gotta be that. I gotta be that guy.
I will say hands down, not including The Empire Strikes Back, because again, God tier movie. Spider-Man 2 is probably like the greatest sequel of like any movie like ever. Like that movie is like chef's kiss, bro. Like,
yeah, masterpiece.
Like, yeah,
masterpiece.
it's like a perfect movie. Like, and then 3, you know. We don't need to talk.
Now this isn't me like dissing Tom Holland's version. I'm as the more
I
and
really
more
like
we
Tom
progress.
Holland's version.
Yeah, like the more and more we progress into like the more Tom Holland sequels we get, like I'm starting to like him more and more. It's just like what really irked me about his version was the fact that how they wrote him out to be like, oh my god, like every 2 minutes he's like blabbing about fucking Mr. Stark. I gotta impress Mr. Stark. Oh my god, Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark, oh Mr. Stark. And it's like, bro, God, chill. You feel me?
He's like, you could probably beat him up if you wanted to. like, I'm pretty sure you would win that fight, Pete. Like, relax.
For real.
He said, stop glazing, bro. Damn.
That's what annoyed me.
Nah, I feel that. I like Tom's. I know, and I feel like with Brand New Day coming out, I know a common critique which I fall into is like we haven't got to see his version of Spider-Man do like street level shit, which is like that's Spider-Man's bag, bro. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, like street level crime. We keep throwing my man into universal threats, so he's part of our ensemble. So I'm hyped for Brand New Day. Like I'm really
we gonna
excited.
have Punisher, Hulk.
Yeah, bro. I'm hyped for Brand New Day. Like I've definitely been suffering from like Marvel fatigue like the past couple years, but it's like because I've devoted so much of my life to it. Like I still watch them, still go to the movie theaters for them. But the shit that we getting now, like Wonder Man, if anyone hasn't watched it yet, that shit is fire.
Don't take.
I gotta check that out.
No, don't take my really black card. But I have yet to check that out. I mean, it's really just because I've been so busy. You feel me? But
don't worry. I'm with you. I gotta
so
see
much
too.
content. There is so much content out, bro. Like I don't even blame you for that at all. Like I'm like underwater with everything, and I feel like I be watching shit. I be chipping away, and then more shows come back. It's like, oh, new season of this, another season of this, 10 more episodes of this, and I'm like, God damn.
I mean, Marvel releases like 12 different projects every fucking year, bro. So it's hard to keep up.
It's hard to keep up.
I will say they with what's coming up, they got me hooked back in a little bit between Brand New Day, Doomsday, Secret Wars. They got me hooked.
Those and like I want to be able to like somebody sent me a Spark Notes guide of like what I actually need to see before because I hit a point where I just like fell so far behind where I'm like, man, I got a tough. Actually, you know what? I got paternity leave coming up. I got that.
There you go. You got time. You got time, baby. We got time. Yeah, you got time. So then we gotta ask the question. You know, there's a lot of different opinions on who people would want to see as the live action Miles Morales. If you could fan cast, who you cast?
Who would it be?
Whom would it be?
All right, so boom. It's got to be somebody. Obviously, I would say you can't go higher than like 18 in age. You feel me? Have them look youthful looking. You feel me?
Yeah, for
Don't
sure.
don't hire somebody that looks 26, playing somebody that's like 15 or some shit. You feel me?
Word.
Um, get him if possible. Like actually, like it's not hard. Like actually, specifically hire somebody who's half Latino and half black.
Hmm. Yeah,
In my opinion,
definitely.
Easiest thing to do.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. And then like get somebody that's like familiar with like both cultures. That way like when it actually translate on screen, it comes off as natural. Yeah.
Love that. But do you have like an actor in mind that you would put in that? I know a lot of people are saying I forget his real name. He was Lucas on Stranger Things, Caleb something. I know he's not Hispanic. Well, a lot of people are
Mm.
saying like
I
him
think
doing
I
it.
think I think he'd be I think he'd
I think
be
he would. Yeah, I think he would kill it. I think he would
Mhm.
definitely kill it. Yeah, how you explain the morales of it all? I don't know.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
'Cause my brother is a brother for sure.
there's no hiding that.
At all.
Nah,
They're
nah.
gonna be like, oh, his mom got weak genes.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
how
weak genes.
they're gonna explain it away.
Just give him just I don't know, maybe he has to get a certain haircut or something.
Where
Yeah,
you give
or
Like,
him a
something.
little fade, high top fade, little
yeah,
something.
a little something.
I'm rolling.
Man,
I'm
something.
rolling. I'm rolling.
But Gerald, I gotta ask because you're a writer, poet, but you're also a student.
Yeah.
As Matt and I, we are big advocates of if you work a 9 to 5 and still are trying to pursue your creative passions, listen, ain't nothing different or wrong with that. That's just your past. Just talk about how you balance, from your grad school work to you continuing your work because you said yourself you're a 2-man studio. So just talk a little bit about the balance that you try to work through to get your work done for school, but also don't let
Yeah.
your passions on the side.
Honestly, like, let me just say this. Like, I'm not trying to like be braggadocious.
Now
I'm a
talk your
hustler,
shit.
bro.
Talk
Like,
your
I'm a
Yeah.
shit,
hustler.
King.
Like, for real. Honestly, as long as you have like you gotta have what did my boy Mickey say in the Rocky movies? You gotta have that hunger. You gotta be hungry. You feel me? Gotta
Come
be
on,
hungry.
Rock. Come on, Rock.
You gotta have
Come
that
on.
for real. No, you gotta have that hunger. And as long as you like that's the first step. And if you got that hunger, that like honestly, that'll carry you so far. Like that you'll
Hmm.
make a way out of nothing. You'll make
Hmm.
something out of nothing. And
Hmm.
then after that, you just gotta like have the element of time management. Um, I'm not saying all this to say that it's easy. Oh hell no. But
Yeah, you definitely got to put in the work for sure.
yeah, like just time management. You gotta have the hunger. You gotta want to be in a position where like you can see yourself farther down the line in the next few years. You feel me? If you take the necessary steps. So
Hmm.
that's like the mindset that I carry to like get me through everything. But one of the biggest factors is really just time management.
Now
If
that's
that makes sense.
no for sure. I mean, like when you have such a busy schedule, you can't let anything get to the wayside. So, it's
Hmm.
important that you allocate your time properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and touching on Trap's question just about like a 2-man studio, like talk to us about that because I would love to hear, because typically
Yes.
when you hear like people writing books and everything, like there's like a team and a publisher
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
an editor and a
full
studio,
squad,
yeah,
full
yeah, but it's
squad.
it's just you and one other partner. It's like break down like like the pros and the cons of like what that is to be a 2-man writing team.
Yeah, man. So basically I myself I serve as the creator, like, the idea, the designs, the story, all that is me. I serve as the occasional illustrator, but my lead illustrator is a good friend of mine, Ramon Morales. You
Shout
can
outs
like
to hey,
literally,
Hey,
yeah.
Morale. Shout out to Ramon.
I know, right? I know.
tell him on audition, bro. He already halfway there.
Yeah. um, yeah, it's funny how the universe works, right? But so yeah, bro, like he's my best friend basically, and we just like wanted. I remember when we was kids, we was like, "Yo, one of these days we should like make our own superhero, or like we should like work on our own superhero story." And I feel like that's just something that the both of us never really forgot. And you know, I hit him up one day a few years back. I'm like, hey, you want to get into this comic biz? He's like, sure. And you know, soon enough, my man's Cairo was birthed. You feel me?
Hey,
Let's go.
It's going good. Honestly, like every review I've gotten thus far has been good. Man, I don't receive on a scale of like 1 to 10. I don't receive anything lower than an 8. Again, hate to sound braggadocious, but people
Talk
like
your
my
shit,
shit.
King.
You know what I mean? Because like in the story, like the stories aren't just loaded with humor. They aren't just loaded with like action-packed scenes, but like there's actually valuable real life lessons that one can apply in the real world. Like in one issue, I basically touch on how Cairo manages like his anxiety, um, by basically taking deep breaths and like repeating like this mantra to himself. Let me know when y'all want to hear the mantra.
Look, I was about to say we might as well just rip the band-aid off now. we done danced around
I was
this
gonna,
book this whole time.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah. Before you even get to the mantra, yeah, just tell the listeners, just give them a brief synopsis about your comic and what you're working on, what you've been
got
please,
you,
working on.
please.
got you.
The
Yeah. So,
main event.
so this is Cairo number one.
Let's go.
That's Cairo number one, and basically this is a story about a 12-year-old getting access to like this alien technologically based nanotech suit that allows him to grow, transform, and fight off giant monstrous invaders that invade his planet. And basically, him and the suit are in a way psychically linked. So whatever feeling and or emotion that he's feeling, his suit basically acts upon that and responds accordingly, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So he either has the potential to have a epic victory in battle, or he could like just have a complete embarrassing beat down. All depending on like how his emotions are and how like his emotions translate to the suit. So yeah,
Nice. Quick question for you because I want to hear more about it.
yes,
Do you remember or have you ever seen the movie Star Kid?
that sounds so familiar.
I feel like I was about to say it's a 90s deep cut, but it's when you
I
were
don't think I've seen that.
when we were doing like our pre-call interview, and then even when I was
Yeah,
like looking into the book and like it like Star Kid like popped into my head because it was a kid got picked on in school, got bullied, and suit crashed into Earth, and he can like
yeah.
inhabit the suit. And it was like I was just like, oh shit, Star Kid, and that was like one of my
Is that
favorite
a show?
movies. It was a
Oh, that
movie.
was a movie. Okay.
Yeah, it was a movie. It was a movie. It was like a movie that came out in the 90s. But yeah, it's like when you were describing it, the book to us before we did the interview, I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
this sounds like Star Kid. I was like, I fuck with it. Like,
Yo, but hey, I promise, I did not rip off nothing. You feel me?
nah, brother, you a black man. I'm gonna give you all the credit anyway. Even if you did rip off the whole story, I'm like, what's Star Kid? I never heard of that.
No, and I was gonna say like I always like to tell like basically in my any interview that I partake in that I'm a big G fan. I'm a big fan of kaiju, but like no, I'm not ripping off Godzilla. Like this is like completely original. You feel me? You know
For
all,
sure.
all these ideas, as you could tell, by the design.
Mm-hmm.
Ju- I just like to have like a paper trail because Toho they like to sue the shit out of people. So
Hey, don't come from my brother. Don't come from.
It's original content.
yes.
Yeah,
Let his shit thrive.
yeah.
But you had mentioned that there's like like he has like a mantra and like a moral compass like in like
Mhm.
a R2. But yeah, break that
Yes.
down
Yeah,
for us,
what
my
is the
brother.
mantra?
So
Break it down for us.
Never get
So-
high on your own supply.
so it goes, whether I'm up, down, or feeling blue, there's far too much left for me to do. What keeps me going is doing what's right. Darkness beware my unyielding light.
Wow, look, I had to put down I was like, let me put my water bottle down.
Yeah, come
That
on.
that is
now.
fire. That is
Appreciate it.
fire, brother. And like
Appreciate it. And as you hear the mantra, I'm sure you can hear like the correlation between the theme of like mental health awareness
yeah, well, I'm up or down.
and
Yeah, I love
and
that.
with the comic itself, you feel me? Because a lot of people just come to me and they look at like goofy images in the comic, or they look at the cover and they're like, okay, how does this connect to mental health awareness? I'm like, well, first off, in my brain, I'm like, well, did you read it? But but I don't say that. But but second, I'll repeat that mantra, and then it gets them to shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro. Like, I just let me pour into you really quick, bro, because like that really resonated with me a lot. Like, especially like in today's climate, because me and Trav have talked about it on mic, off mic so many times. It's just like us as people, just like the human experience and basic human decency. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many crazy things that are going on, and like the
Mhm.
people who can do something, like, have a
Yes.
responsibility to do something. And
Yes.
like, it doesn't really matter, like you were saying, whether I'm up or whether I'm down. Like, if the shit needs to get done to make sure that it's good out here for everybody, it's just like,
Yeah.
the shit needs to get done to make sure that it's good out here. So I love that call to action, bro. Like, that was really inspiring. Could you
Thank
give
you.
it to us one more time? Just one more time. Throw it out there one more time, bro. One more time, yo.
And these are our wise words of the day.
Facts. Matter of fact, Mikey, throw some fire inspirational
Oh,
music to it in post
make
when
it.
he
All
does
right,
it.
make
When
it
he does
spicy.
it. But go ahead, bro. Hit us with the bars again one more time, bro.
Got you. Whether I'm up, down, or feeling blue, there is far too much left for me to do. What keeps me going is doing what's right. Darkness beware, my unyielding light.
Yeah, bro. He said, nigga.
Yo, I was about to say, like, you ever go to church and like you hear the pastor say, "Oh, y'all don't hear me." I almost did that.
Look, bro, no, but we hear you. Like, we hear you. Outside of that one, which is like epic. Like, I need that on all pieces of merch. I need that to be like the header of the book on the back of the synopsis.
Yeah.
I need it everywhere. Outside of that one, take that out. What's another favorite line of yours from the book?
Man,
Or
that's
scene?
like
We
my.
could go scene or line, whichever is easier, or both. Shit, it's our show.
So okay, so I have another favorite like line slash scene, but it's like goofy. It's not like inspiring at
Oh,
all.
give it to us,
Okay.
bro.
It's
We
your
just gave him the inspirational shit. We're good. We checked the box.
Yeah, we
so
solid.
so basically in this scene right here, Kairu is fighting like a giant worm beast.
Uh-huh.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say like a lot of times people like will read a certain passage and like not assume that this relates to mental health awareness because they'll read like the following goofy line. All right, so my the lines that I have like really like hilarious random lines that like these characters be saying. Like Kairu, for example, he said, "This thing is more pissed off than Dad was when Mom told the neighbors about his trouble in bed." Yeah.
Damn, not dry snitching on the ED.
And so and so when I made that joke, I'm like, I read it back and I'm like, yo, that I am a funny nigga. And yeah. That's so like,
Comedy,
yeah, that's
baby.
one of my favorite scenes, honestly.
I mean, it is good that you're able to go back to your work and be like, yeah, you know what, I did that, because you ever hear artists sometimes where they either make something or whether it's like a music thing or they perform it so many times, they're like, man, I don't like that song no more at
and
all.
it's always like the song that everybody loves, and they be like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I hate that song. I was just like,
Yo. And so I got a follow up with that, right? So there's one more scene that's like at this very moment like my all time favorite scene. So in this is issue 4 right here,
Mhm.
where Kairu's dad basically becomes infected with like this parasite that transforms him into like a zombie,
Okay.
and he basically accidentally infects himself by ingesting this pill that the monster attached itself to. And there's this scene right here where Kairu is literally saying to Pops, they're having like this deep conversation, but Kairu randomly notices these pills and he's like, "Yo, Dad, are those the my Agra pills that mom be geeking over.
Viagra. My man said, y'all not suing me for nothing
Yeah.
in here.
Nah.
You're not getting me with shit.
I love
Nothing.
it. I love it. I love it. He said they're called dopioids, just in case.
But look at my man's face. It's like, oh shit, the jig is up.
I love the handlebar mustache.
Yeah, right.
That's the classic dad stash for TV days. I love that. I love that. Well, outside of all the dopeness that you have, like internally, and like the things that you want, like selfishly for this book, like on a broader scale, what is it that you want for Kairu? Like, do you want that New York Times bestseller? Like, do you want this to like more grassroots, where like, you know, it's like a pop culture phenomenon? You trying to go on to, you know, Jennifer Hudson's TV show, like, and talk about the book? Like, how far do you want to take this book?
And also, before you get to that too, I wanted to add one more thing too. What impact do you want it to leave on the people? Because it sounds like you have not just entertainment, but you have real life lessons.
Some substance. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, so just to piggyback off of what Trav said real quick, like, yeah, I do like to add many different elements when it pertains to stories. Like, a lot of times, like when I pitch to people, hey, this is a book with the main theme of mental health awareness. I think you'll really like it. One time I really had like some hater literally tell me, that doesn't sound very thrilling. And I'm thinking, well, I mean, it doesn't, but I'm sure if you read through the book and like read a funny line or two, you'll be hooked. And, it's always good to like have those elements to like hook people of all different, like who have all types of different tastes. And, I just like to include many different elements. And in regards to like how far I want this to go, honestly, man, as long as there's an audience, I'm gonna just keep making them. Even if it doesn't quite get to, I guess, bestsellers list in my lifetime, but you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, look who's in the office.
Yeah, listen, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, I love that answer just because you truly, like they say, doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, you could tell.
Love of the game.
You're doing this to put good out into the world. And for that, brother, like we hold you in the highest regards. You know, if nobody else tells you, my brother, we are proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Seeing people that look like us do things like, you know, when I was going through your page and I saw that like you're like in the middle of a press run doing this for this book, so it's just like it's beautiful to me, bro. Like,
thank you.
We like how long have like, you know, black folk, and again, well, happy Black History Month, saying it again, like, but it's just like, how long have, you know, like black people just kind of like been the secret sauce for like the anime community? And it's just like, I feel like there's a direct correlation between like black nerds being out loud and proud and the anime boom. Like, I don't care what nobody fucking says, bro.
Most definitely.
I feel like it's not a coincidence that the day that we decided to stop being closeted nerds, this shit took off.
I feel like I feel like we're in the middle of a blurred renaissance, man.
1000%. Like, we are killing shit, bro.
I mean, like, not trying to sound like too dark, but like, we're the most imitated but hated. You feel me? So like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Cause they can't copy the secret recipe, bro. That's why. Like, that's why, bro. They said, damn, how you get all them seasonings in that swag?
Saying Michael Irvin said we losing recipes. They said, shit, we'll bring them back then. We back, we back in the kitchen, baby.
Hell yeah. Well, Jared, we could literally sit here and talk to you all day.
We gotta do a part two.
And we 1000% gotta do a part two. And if me and
let me know,
Trav
bro.
I was gonna say, like,
we definitely gonna get him on for Invincible.
I was just about to say we're gonna do a Mark getting his ass whooped watch Invincible season 4 thing. We definitely gonna get you on for those for sure.
I just wanted to thank y'all for like having me on. Featuring me as a guest. Honestly, I mean, I never would have. One day I was just like scrolling through my IG looking at twerk videos and shit. And,
as one does.
Somehow in the algorithm, Y'all
Let's
popped up.
go.
Hey,
Let's
you know
go.
what? We reaching the right audience then.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I consider it an honor that we showed up in the torque algorithm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'll take that.
They said these bulls are attention grabbers like some fat asses. Throw them in there, bro.
That's a fact. But no,
Gerald,
I
sorry,
just
go
wanted
ahead,
to say it was a pleasure being on, yo, for real.
No,
Honestly,
it was a
thank
pleasure
you so
having
much.
you, bro.
bro. It was our
You know,
absolute pleasure.
I think, you know, it's as we continue to do this, one of the things that we always talk about is that we're just blessed to meet new,
Such dope
creative,
people,
dope, and just all around cool ass individuals. You fall into that category tenfold.
Thank you.
You know, we
1000%.
just hope
Trav said I'm
that
cool.
we
Yeah,
just hope that
look,
you have all the success
Trash
in the
says
world.
it. Trash says it. You know it's true. Trav is many things, but he ain't a capper.
I believe it.
Facts.
He ain't a capper.
Yeah, no, bro. Like I always, I think it was maybe up until 7th grade where I stopped like drawing my own fan fiction. But so to see someone like yourself living, breathing it, pushing it forward, yeah, we
And you
want to
stuck with it, bro. And
yeah, we want to make sure people like you win in life. You know,
because we all know that times got dark for Black nerds for a little bit.
Yeah.
It got dark. So for you to have your nerddom and your fandom and you stuck through it like through the entire time, like that's a if that's not something that you've internalized to be proud of, like let me say it to you, bro. Like that you stuck to your guns and you maintained the shit that you liked, regardless of whether it was popular or not, bro. That's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment in itself, bro.
Listen, bro. Honestly, just to piggyback off of what you just said, honestly, if I think it's cool, I'm gonna rock with it. Like honestly, there was a time where like being a kaiju fan, I mean shit, you might as well tell somebody that you play Dungeons and Dragons, you feel me? Now
which is fire.
Right? But now it's everywhere now, right? So I that's just me, man. I just stick to what I like. I stick to what I think is cool and whatever I think has a meaning to it, you feel me?
And keep that energy. But
thank you.
Please tell all of the listeners where they can support Kairu #1, where they can support you, and just where we can keep flooding into the resources so that you become the successful
New York Times bestseller
that we know you can be.
Yes. So honestly, the best way to find my content would be on IG at writer_man716. Again, that is writer_man716. And in my excuse me, in my profile are a bunch of links that'll take you to payment methods in which, like, if you're interested in paying towards Kairu, I have a donation link. I have a GoFundMe. Or if you just want to cop a book, I have links for that as well. Like, it's all under my IG. Again, at writer_man716. I also have a YouTube. I do movie and comic reviews at Spiderzilla28. And those are, right now, those are like the best way, my best socials right now.
Hey dog, if you got any movie reviews, holla at your boys, we'll slide. Holla at your boys.
Yeah. List this man right here. Yeah, he definitely.
I was about to say, I am a cinephile through and through, bro. we could definitely get a vibe.
Oh yeah, we'll talk.
Absolutely. And Gerald, obviously, for all the lifers, the listeners, and the fellow travelers listening, we're going to put all his information in the episode description. Please flood this man's timeline with positive messages, with love, with light. Share the book, buy the book. I repeat, buy the book. I repeat, buy the book. Do the things. Support this man. And Trav, you said it best. We already got some amazing wise words, so we ain't even going to step on his moment. But let's close this bad boy out, you know, the only way that we know how. And to all the lifers, the new listeners and fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes by way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that and how you can support our amazing guest, Gerald Goodwin, is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. And just like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all need it. So open
Yes.
up your nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brother Ship.
Hey.
See you soon, Space Cow people. Yoda.
Easy.
And what do we do with our postal trash?
Take care of your chickens. Harvest some flowers.
Later, nerds.
Peace.
Later.